Good morning, motherfuckers. It's been a while. How's everyone today? So, I was thinking about these new laws, the anti-racism laws, because I've got a big mouth and I'm going to get in trouble if I'm not careful. So, as I learned about these laws, I found out that religious texts are protected at the moment. That will change. So there's going to be a lot of scripture soon. I quite like religions. I really like the Quran. It's a fucking good book. And quite like the Bible, but yeah. It was put together by particular people. Like, just like the Torah or the Old Testament. The books were put together by people, whether it was written by God same with the Quran. Yeah, certain things it's no. Reading it for the second time, Quran, fresh ears. So I read something, I did it on Audible, and it took about 2.5 days. So it's just like, get in my head. And then I started listening to another book where it explains everything in detail. It appeals to my nature. And then I do that, and then in between the two books, after a greater understanding, I essentially read it again with fresh eyes. I'm going to keep reading that book until I can go from start to finish and not think, what they say? What they mean? Most of it's easy. But it's just the way my brain works, so my brain's different, like, it's different. Torturous. And different. Yeah. Like how, it's funny, I went on a date one day and this girl goes, how do you relax? Like, do you ever relax? And the only time I actually really relax, generally, is when I choose to. So through breath, like, that's her shit. And I sort of just fall into my breath, quiet my mind, and then I'm relaxed. I don't really like to feel relaxed. I think I have a sadistic nature to like discomfort. Many things in my life I make uncomfortable for whatever reason. And it works for me. It works for me. Too much comfort in your life, like it doesn't help you. For instance, the reason why we're dying sooner is because comfort food. Like, comfort. Seek discomfort. Make yourself uncomfortable and then be comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Because if you don't enjoy the struggle, I guess a bit like me, a bit sadistic and pain, don't cut yourself. But like, there's other ways to seek pain and discomfort. through exercise, through finding out who you really are, and reading books that will test your ability to absorb knowledge. It's all discomfort, and then it becomes pleasurable because it's a dedication of time. And I like being wrong, because when I'm wrong, I realize I have dogma. I'm not perfect. I realize I have dogma, and we all have it. I was talking to someone the other day, they were telling me all about the Bible. I was like, have you read it? He's like, nah. He's telling me all about it. Then he's telling me all about the Quran and the Muslim faith. And I could tell by the way he was talking, he's never read it. I said, have you read it? He goes, no. And if you don't know something, you should shut your fucking mouth. Because you just sound like an idiot, especially to someone like me. He was very intelligent, very, very, very intelligent, uneducated. I liked his mind, but he was a fucking idiot at the same time. Because intelligence will only get you so far. If anything, he actually called himself dumb. You don't need a degree to be intelligent. What you do need is a particular brain. I know I'm smart. I know I'm real fucking smart, but I'm not the smartest person on the planet. And I'm not always right. A lot of the times I am, but then with new information becomes a new understanding. And then you learn. I've never stopped learning. Because if you think you know everything, you're fucked, eh? You're fucked. That's why like vegans think it's the best diet in the world. Because they're fucked in the head. Same as if you think that anything, you're fucked. I respect any vegan that does it because they don't want to hurt an animal. No shit from me whatsoever. But if you do it because you think it's the best diet in the world, you're a dumb cunt. Because it's not. Because in order to have for instance, B12, like, can't get it without supplements. B12 is made from the gut of an animal. This is why we're alive. This is why we came here. We evolved on this planet. This B12. And I'm pretty sure the reason... No. So, drop the dogma. Learn every day. I can't concrete, so I do audible. So it's just going in here the whole day. Find out the days you're most receptive, or the times you're most receptive to absorb information. And then work with your own body's rhythm to find out when best to absorb information. Mine's in between, if I wake up early, about 2 a.m. and as soon as I start feeling tired, I'm done. Then it's music. And depending on what that will be, generally from 5, if I wake up, depending on what time I wake up, till maybe 1, maybe, or 11 maybe, not sure. Oh, depends. But once you've gotten to a certain point, there's no point taking any more, because you're going to have to read the fucking book again. It takes time. So, yeah. So, Henry on a journey is going to fuck with the system a little bit, because otherwise I'm going to end up in court. Because I don't like certain things that countries do, and if I talk negatively about a particular country, I'm going to be in trouble. Hopefully not as much trouble as Charlie Kirk. Because we know, you can't. So, like, we know. Anyone with half a brain, we know. So, it's going to be lots of religious texts. Currently I'm going through the Quran again. Anyone that's never read it, you should read all of them. All religions. Find out which one talks to you. Read it with your heart. What fills you? We're all talking about the same fucking thing. It's just trying to have an understanding of something greater than us. It's an interesting book. But I'll never truly be a Muslim because I like pork. And if my wife upsets me, which I don't have one, I'm not going to beat her. It's so beautiful though, it really is. So many rules. It's such a good book. And someone said to me the other day, like, I'm not religious. I'm like, yeah, but billions of people are. You should find out what they're into. Because billions of people believe. So find out what they're actually believing in. And find out more than they do. Like for the Torah, I started on the Old Testament one day. It was fucking cool. It's like just fucked up shit. That's their religion. And then I found out bits that were left out, like the Book of Gilgamesh. Aliens. Like, it's a fucking, like, that's an interesting 4.5 hours of, my God, my mind's just been blown. Like, Book of Gilgamesh. For the Catholics too, I read Book of Barnabas. Fuck, that is a good book. It aligns with the Muslim faith. So it says that Jesus was not crucified. He was never the Son of God, he was a prophet. And that was a good book. That was a cool read. It was a real cool read. So once I have a full understanding of the Quran, learning Arabic too. Beautiful language. Beautiful, beautiful language. I want to learn a few. Start with Arabic, because I want to hear, because you lose stuff in the translation. And English, it wasn't written in English. The Bible was not written in English either. It's like they used to teach it in Latin. So only the weed cunt standing in front of everyone on his little post in his cape, only he knew the words of God. And then confession, he knew all your secrets. And you paid him for it. Probably not the smartest way to do things. Maybe. Hence, we are prone for sin, and most people are cunts. I'm guilty of it. So, be smart. Read lots. Pursue knowledge. Always. And the funny thing of today's video, oh, my willy got wet. Have a good morning, motherfuckers. Fill your mind.